the time. Tap my phone, already knowing this drive. Fake friends ain't all.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for checking out this video today. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I did my tape-in extensions at home. These are the tape-ins from Ywigs. I do have everything listed below, but jumping right in, I'm going to start off with my hair freshly silk pressed, freshly washed. So this is me. And then for your first part of hair, you want to make sure that you cannot see your comb through it. So that's what I was doing before, just making sure that I couldn't see my comb. My hair is pretty thick, so you couldn't really see the comb through there, but I just wanted to add a little more hair just so I knew for sure, like when I put my hair in a ponytail or when I style my tape-ins, that you're not going to see any of these tape-ins. So now moving along, I did go ahead, I put down my first one. This is my first time doing tape-ins, so I definitely made a lot of mistakes, but hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes and not repeat them. But so first off, I have watched a lot of videos on YouTube of how to do them in general and how to do them on yourself. And the very best tip that I saw was to put the tape-ins, instead of like putting them underneath your hair, put them on top of your hair. So I was not even able to put it underneath my hair, doing it from behind. It was so hard. So definitely putting it on top of my hair worked out for me. But if that doesn't work for you, do it how it feels comfortable, and just make sure that you're not pulling or tugging on any additional hair. So in this video, I put in a couple of my tape-ins incorrectly, and they were so uncomfortable. So I had them too close together. But yeah, so make sure you leave at least an inch apart between the two. As you guys, I don't know if you could see just in that last clip, but those two tape-ins were kind of touching. So that was uncomfortable later on down the road with me wearing these. So just be sure to section off enough space in between your tape-ins. So when I went to put the tape-ins in, I was originally starting from the back of my head up. Then I realized it was easier for me to work my way down because I could part my hair off straighter going down. I'm like working my way down. My parts were straighter. Everything was just a little bit neater. So that's something that I did. If you don't need to do that, definitely don't do that. But for this style or like micro loops, anything like that, definitely just see what works best for you. It is so easy to tape pieces of hair that doesn't need to be taped down to these tape-ins. So just take your time. Patience is definitely needed for this hairstyle on yourself, and be very precise and organized. So the black tape looking pieces that I used before in the past clips, try and use that throughout your whole head. I did not, and I should have. So the pieces like this one here that I didn't use it, I ended up making my sandwich with some flyaways, and that is uncomfortable. That's how you get snags. That's how you pull your hair out. So yes, just try to avoid that. Try and make sure that your hair is sectioned off very nicely. But anyway, like I'm doing right here after I made my sandwich. Oh, and the sandwich is two of your tape-ins taped together like a sandwich. So that's what a sandwich is. But with your, what was I saying? Oh, I lost it. I forgot what I was going to tell you guys. Sorry. But anyways, before you make your sandwich, I'm parting off. Yeah, I will put my tape-in down on top of my hair, then lift the tape-in up. It kind of just section off the hair that did not stick to the tape-in, because you don't want to tape all of that hair in there because you don't need it. So just the hair that kind of flies away while you're doing that, go ahead, let it fall down, and then make your sandwich. So it's pretty simple how to do it. It's just really easy to mess it up. I guess it's easy, but easy to mess up as well. I don't know. But yeah, just taking your time, you'll be able to see. And then once you get into it, you kind of get the hang of it. Like, okay, this is what works for me. This is what didn't work for me. And like I said, working my way down really helped. I was able to get the finished tape-ins, like my sandwiches. I was able to pull them upward instead of like pulling them down to get them out of the way, because when I was working my way up, the hair that I had already finished working on, I was pulling into my new tape-ins. It just was a lot more work than it needed to be. But anyway, once you have your sandwich, I just kind of made sure that my hair wasn't pulling or tugging or nothing was uncomfortable or snagging. Kind of wiggled it around, kind of to see what was going on before I officially like press my sandwich together, because you can remove them if you just kind of slightly lay them together. You can remove it. So I would also suggest doing that too when you lay your initial tape-in down, just to make sure you have it in the right position before you really, press it down onto your hair. Yeah, so now on to parting. You can see here, I have my whole entire side kind of like rubber band off. So that's my leave out. So for my hair right now, I had made like a U at the crown of my head down, but I left those sides out like you guys can see. So, and I worked my way, like I'm keep saying, I worked my way down from there. So that worked out for me. I liked how versatile it was with that sectioning. I've seen some videos of people doing it different ways. Just see what works for you is the best advice that I could give. Now that I have done it, I think I would try it a few different ways just to kind of see what works. I was initially going for a middle part with this look, and the way that I did my parting, I could do each style. I could do half a pap down, a middle part, side part. So I did love the results that I got. I just wish that I was a little bit more patient and precise with laying my sandwiches so that it could have been more comfortable for me. But as far as the actual tape-ins go, it is super easy to do once you get the hang of it. Like, I feel very comfortable doing it again, but if you are not comfortable, don't do this on yourself, because it's also very easy to break your hair off or like tug it off, pull it off, like things like that. So just make sure you're really comfortable and ready to be patient, because you need patience as well to take these out. Like taking these out, I did use some type of remover that I got from the beauty supply store, and I also used alcohol. But to do that, I just like kind of just put it all over the tape-ins, and I had to let it sit. So I did not pull on the hair at all. I just waited until they kind of just slid out, and I didn't lose any hair, thank goodness. But if you are impatient with that process, you'll definitely lose some hair. So patience is definitely needed. And yeah, you'll turn out with a great style. I love my results. I think these tape-ins were pretty good as well. They blended very nicely with my hair. I liked how it held the curl, everything. You see, guys, that's too close to each other. That was uncomfortable. I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, don't lay your tape-ins that close to each other. But anyway, again, so if you guys would like to try out these tape-ins, definitely check out my description box. Okay, yes, this is the little, I was telling you guys the U part that I made, and this is the hair, and you can see the hair kind of left on the side. But this right here is one full bundle. So I did use all 3 bundles on myself. So I used one bundle in the back, one bundle on my side here, and then another bundle. I used 2 bundles in the back. That was 2 full bundles that you just saw. And then I used half of a bundle on each side of the front of my hair. Because I had 2 22 inches and then 1 20-inch bundle. So 22s in the back, then the 20-inch are on the front sides of my hair like I'm doing right now. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm all finished. Ooh, it took me a few days to do this, but I'm so glad that I did it. I really loved it. Yeah, so now that they're all done, it's time to style. I love curls, so of course I'm doing curls. Oh, let me tell you another thing that made it uncomfortable. I didn't really know like the best practices for wearing tape-ins, so I wasn't brushing my hair correctly. I don't think you should use like the vent type of brushes or like the wig looking brushes. You need to use a regular comb. This is my baby, he's so busy. That's what made me take all day, but anyway. So, yeah, don't brush your hair, comb it. Because brushing it, you're going to snag your tape-ins, and boy, does that hurt. So, I'm going to let you guys go ahead and enjoy the rest of the video. I've talked way long enough. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. If you guys have done this before, also let me know your results. But, yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.
Put up off the street. Put up. Took 2 down, let me bleed. Hey, when I'm in that mode, I should pull up. That's who it is. Say something to leave. Good at reach. Try that reach. Secret lies. Leave alone and come back on this side. We both have highs.